kind of feel like gimbals aren't the kind of gear that you upgrade on a yearly basis. Once you have a good gimbal, it'll probably last you a good 5-6 years. And I'm actually not a big gimbal guy myself. I was in the US recently and I had a job where I kind of needed a gimbal, so I got one, but I didn't want to just spend and blow all my money. I wanted something that was reliable, but yet affordable, and landed me with DJI Ronin RS? the Ronin SC. So I thought in this video we could talk about if the Ronin SC is still a good option in 2023, because I think this gimbal is about 3 to 4 years old, maybe going on 4 years. Works great for me. Let's chuck the camera on so I can show you guys how it looks. All right, so here's a bit of a vlog test with the gimbal. For me, I'm not personally a fan of vlogging with gimbals. Kind of feel like it takes away the authenticity of being on the go. I think this gimbal is the smaller version of the Ronin S. Still gets a bit heavy if you're vlogging with it. Now the gimbal definitely can hold quite a bit. I think it holds up to 2 kilos, but you know, I'll just show you on my phone right now. I actually have a mic, an ND filter, have my screen popped out, all being held pretty well. If you're not looking to spend a bunch of money on a gimbal and you want something like this that can hold a bit heavier cameras, then the DJI Ronin S is the one you'd go for. What's also kind of cool is this tracking thing I can do from my phone to the gimbal. I think there's some kind of active track. I'm still trying to work that out, where the gimbal will actually follow the subject. Might be a little bit easier if I didn't have... Where are we going? Let's come back here. And a little bit up. It'd probably be a bit easier if I didn't have a mic and the screen flipped out. We'll work that one out later, but I know that is an option in this. It's getting a bit dark, so I think we'll head back to the office. Future Canon here at my kid's sandbox. But this gimbal is a beast. I've had a few days with it now, well, maybe more than a few. And you know, I've got some chances to play around with it. I finally figured out that active track mode, which is just phenomenal. It's gonna be really helpful for me, especially since I film so much by myself and film myself by myself. And yeah, so that's a good feature. I'm excited to play around with that a bit more and maybe make some short films that involve this, because it makes it feel like someone else is using it. And when you're filming by yourself, a lot of the shots are stagnant shots because they're just locked off tripod shots. You gotta kind of do the pan and zoom in your editing software. So to have something that, you know, moves your camera around, it's pretty sick. Speaking of all that, I've actually found a really cool trick. Instead of screwing in this tiny tripod into the gimbal, I screw in my big tripod, which my camera currently is on, and it goes about my height, eye level. It can go higher if I need it to, and it actually makes it look like someone else is filming me. So that's awesome. I know that's like not really a feature that's just, you know, exclusive to this gimbal, but I just thought that was cool. I thought I'd mention it, and I may make some videos on that in the future. I gotta play around with it a bit more, but pretty cool. The size of the gimbal is really nice as well. I'm not sure the length of it, to be honest, but you know, as you can see, this is what it looks like in my hand. My final thoughts is, if you need a gimbal that can hold cameras up to 2 kilos and that's affordable, this is probably a really good option. I think it runs for 200, maybe a little over in the US. I got it for 200 off of Facebook Marketplace because I needed it real quick. And I'm pretty happy with it. It's a great deal. Over here in Australia, I think they go for like $400. So yeah, not sure what else to say about a gimbal. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.